Hey everybody, I hope you had a great weekend. It's Bobby. Today I want to talk about something that I have covered in my book, Muni, that some of you have read, I know, and that I have also touched on a time or two in a video here and there. But it's what I call tempo triggers. And what is a tempo trigger and how is that different than a fundamental? A tempo trigger is not the same thing as a fundamental, although oftentimes they don't run counter to one another. They work together. A fundamental is more concrete. It's something mechanical, something definite you can point to and say, this is something you need to observe in your golf swing so that you may be fundamentally sound. A tempo trigger is more often a feel. And because no two sensibilities are the same, it's difficult to assign a feeling to be a fundamental, because not everybody receives feeling. Not everybody's the same way kinesthetically. And so it's easier to call a fundamental something mechanical that you must observe. Now, that said, tempo triggers are very valuable because they tend to get you to slow down a little bit. So how do they do that? They get you thinking about one little aspect of the golf swing that sort of tricks you into observing a better tempo. And what you'll find is when you simply can't find your golf swing any other way, perhaps it's flawed in some mechanical way, but yet need to get the most out of it, get it back to the 18th hole and then fix it when you get on the range, then a tempo trigger can come in handy. And this one I'm going to show you right now is in some ways runs counter to what you may have heard about the golf swing. Let me talk about this. Everybody who's a student of the golf swing knows that the backswing should be wide, the downswing should be narrower, and then the follow-through should be wide again, wide, narrow, wide. But here's the thing, yes, that is a point of observation, but it's not something you set out to do. Because anything like a normal golf swing, anything like a fundamentally sound golf swing will have those characteristics. The backswing will be wider than the downswing, which will be more narrow, and then with full extension you'll have a wider follow-through. You get that for free. The mistake people try is they feel like this gives them a license to make a narrow downswing because they've heard it's supposed to be more narrow than the backswing, and in doing so destroy their tempo as well as their power. And let me show you how. I'm at 6 o'clock right now. This is 7. This is 8. I'm talking about my left arm. We're at 9. Now I'm going up to 10. That means I turned the corner at 9 and I'm going back this way now at 10. Someone trying to narrow their swing straight from 10 o'clock to 6. They cut the corner and thereby blow everything they had in the way of extension, as well as they just have a fast tempo. They've cut the corner. There are no straight lines in a golf swing. Everything is a circle. And so what I would suggest that you focus on is never do anything to narrow your downswing. You get enough of that for free just by the simple mechanics of the golf swing. What I would say instead is hit every number on the clock on the way down that you hit on the way back. How do we do that? I'm at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I'm at 10 going back down the way I came, then the first move is actually away from me. The first move is actually farther away from the ball, not toward the ball, but farther away before it gains momentum and catches it on that circle. And so what am I doing? I'm at 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And if you do that, you'll find you get a better tempo for free because you're simply slowing down to hit every number on the clock. Oh, let's see, I haven't swung yet today. Let's see how this first swing goes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And that works fine for a first swing of the day. Regardless, I hope the lesson has come across. Again, it's not wide, narrow, wide on purpose. It's wide, narrow, wide by default. And if you can think in terms of swinging wide on your downswing, that will do a great deal to improve the quality of your shots as well as your tempo. If I can do anything for you, you let me know. Thank you so much for watching.